The ultrasound can be used not only on the Earth, but also in the space. For example, one of our colleagues, some of you know him very well. He graduated from our school, and now he is a teacher. Is always very proud of a pupil who made such a big career. And Zsolt Garami, our friend and colleague, now teaches, better saying, have already taught this astronauts who performed. He was a doctor, he is a doctor, better saying, performed ultrasound investigation in the space. So the border is are the stars for the ultrasound and for the neurosondology. And here you can see another interesting perspective. As I mentioned at the beginning, the ultrasound has an excellent time resolution. And now you can see that in a freely moving human beings, you can measure the cerebral blood flow continuously.
Yeah, okay.
And last but not least, let me tell some subjective thoughts about medicine and our task, in this field of the medicine. Some years ago in my country, a book has been published about the physicians, a provocating title. Its provocating title, Who Are You, Doctor? Are You a God? And this book blamed very much our activity, focusing on the malpractices and many other aspects, respecting as a God who decides without any consultation and any modesty about the life and God. I think, independently of this book, I think that we are not at all. As this beautiful poem writes, Dance for Death, that we should like to reach our time, and we should like to help to find the holy nectar that heals the hopeless, the infirm, but we know all that we are very poor people who try to do their best, but also it's true that the time flew by like April breezes. And we physicians are not a judge. We have no right to decide on death and life. We are only a humble and modest witness of the tragic events of human. We are witness of the birth, of the stroke, of the cancer, and the death. We see the reaction of the relatives. We can respect those who help to the victim of the strokes, shoulder to shoulder, and we also understand those who run away because this burden, the burden of the stroke suffered by the father, mother, or child is too heavy for their shoulder. So we have learned to respect the people and not to judge and not to break and to sentence them for good or for bad people. I think we are happy people because we don't need to have any interest into the differences between us. On contrary, we have to look for the common features between groups of people, and